So, Runewords. Let's do this 5 first, and then we can look at the individual ones. These have been published by Macrobioboy. They're like a cycle, Shale IO, and then Orth, Thol, Raw, Tal, or Sol comes into the third slot. They are for a helm, and they give like light absorb, cold absorb, fire absorb, and poison rent reduction, or the physical version, which gives life steal and PDR. I feel like these are like okay for early ladder. For instance, like light absorb one or the cold absorb one are good for like doing Throne of Baal TPing or Anya TP, and this like the fire or poison, I don't think they are like as usable as the other two, ground or heart. But I think Bulwark is really good for mid to like towards end game. Like in the mid game you can equip it yourself on a melee character, and then towards the end game you can just swap it to your merc, and it's like a really good merc helm as well. Other than that, these are like nothing game changing end game wise, but it will like the maximum life and vitality on it is really cute too. It like FHR, it's good for Sorks. Mostly the elemental ones for the TPing purposes. There are 3 more. One of them is Metamorphosis. I think Dobronsky published this one. IO Cham Fall. Takes a Cham and Werewolf strikes Grand Mark for 180, so like 3 minutes, and then Verbear strikes Grand Mark for another 3 minutes. With the Werewolf you get a lot of like max life, bonus stack rating, and then with Verbear you get like Crushing Blow, PDR, and attack speed. It also has like a hefty +5 to shapeshifting skills, some strength, some vitality, some all res, and CBF, which is really good. This item standalone is really good because like what you do is you do Werewolf, you hit, you mark the boss, and then you swap to Werbear, you mark the boss, and then you just use whichever one you want and keep hitting, and then just swap to the other one once the mark falls off. Is kind of the feel that I'm getting off of it, but I don't know how good Fury Druid or like physical Druid is gonna be overall, Shapeshift Druid, and I don't feel like this will pull the character up to the likes of Blizzork, Hammerdin, or Javazan. It's not gonna be as strong, so it's like nothing meta changing, but cute item overall for the shapeshifted druid, I guess. I'll try it out on PTR to have like a better opinion on how it is, but I am like not hopeful that it will actually make the build viable. Next up on the list we have Mosaic. Maul, Gall, Thol, so it takes a Gall and a Maul, which is like easy to do. It gives +2 to martial arts skills, 20% attack rating, 20% IS, prevents monster heal, and 25% chance for finishing moves to not consume charges. Like, this is okay, again, like a cute upgrade for the martial arts assassins, but martial arts assassins is like not a thing, so I mean, it is a thing, but it's like nowhere near the builds that I just mentioned, you know, like Blizz, Sork, Hammered In, Javazon, or anything close to it. So, I mean, yeah, it's okay, I guess. Like, even if this was like 100% chance, I don't think this would make martial arts assassins as good as the other three. So I feel like this is just another meme build item. I mean, yeah, sure, it looks flashy, but it's just nowhere near gonna be strong enough. I feel like maybe I'm wrong. But I don't think this is good. I would just save the goal instead. And lastly, the hustles. I'll talk about the body armor first. The body armor is actually not that bad for like early game to mid game. I mean, it's a Ko, so mid game, I guess. Shale Ko Eld is the Runewords, 3 rune word again. It gives like 50% faster run walk, 20 AS, 20 FHR, 10 dex, and slower stamina drain, which is like irrelevant. So these 4 stats are like okay, you know, faster unlock, increased attack speed, faster recovery. These are like good overall for the mid game, like whatever you are running, except sorcerers, I guess. But like even for an Amazon, I feel like Peace might be still better, but it's good for like mid game, but nothing fancy for the late game. Like how can this? It cannot like compete with Enigma, yeah. So yeah, cute is the word. And for the weapon, it gives like 5% chance to cast level 9 burst of speed on strike, 30 AS, 130 to 150 ED, damage against undead, which is like okay, I guess, and then 10 dex again. Burst of speed is again cute. It's the equivalent of faster unlock, I guess. But overall, I feel like this is just not good enough of a weapon. Like, no CB, no deadly strike. Like CB is broken. I rather have like any CB weapon that I can make on a rune word instead of this. I guess, yeah. I feel like that's the case. Like, yeah, Shale Ko Eld. And like, for me specifically, I play Barb, yeah, so during that time, when I'm like level 39, I am not dealing any damage. I'm just playing support. So it's irrelevant for like Barbs and whatnot. But, I mean, I guess it's okay for like early martial arts assassin. But even then, like, you rather cast your own burst, you know? Yeah, I don't think this is like that good. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think so. I think this is just whatever. So these are the rumors that we have so far, and I just hope that we get some like end game stuff as well. You know, all of these seem like either they are for meme builds, if they are for end game, or they are for mid and early game ish, like the end of early game and then mid game. I hope we get some like end game items as well that are like meta changing. Hopefully, maybe. Because it seems like they are not doing any quality of life changes or whatnot, and they're just publishing new rune words. I mean, it's not 100% out yet, the patch notes and whatnot, but if this is it, it's rather disappointing, really. Yeah, that's about it.